The Little Princess and the Vanilla Crown. Chapter 1. The Princess Who Loved Vanilla. Once upon a time, in a sparkling kingdom full of flowers and sunshine, there lived a little princess named Amara. Princess Amara was not like the other princesses in books who loved diamonds, rubies, or golden tiaras. No, Amara loved something much simpler, much sweeter, and much softer. The smell of vanilla. She loved the way vanilla smelled like hugs from her mother. She loved how it tasted when mixed into cookies, cakes, and ice cream. She even loved the tiny vanilla flowers that grew quietly in the royal garden, opening their delicate petals as if whispering secrets. One sunny morning, Amara told her father, King Orion,
"Papa, I don't want a golden crown anymore. I want a crown made of vanilla flowers."
The king laughed gently, stroking his long beard.
"But my little star, a crown of flowers will not last. It will wither and fade."
"But Papa,"
Amara replied, tilting her head thoughtfully,
"if I have a crown of vanilla flowers, I will smell sweetness everywhere I go. And if I share it, everyone will smile."
The king looked into her hopeful eyes and sighed. He had always taught her that kindness and joy were greater than glitter and jewels.
"Very well. You shall have your vanilla crown."
Chapter 2. The Royal Garden. The next day, Amara hurried into the royal garden with her nursemaid, Lila. The garden was already buzzing with bees and shimmering with dew.
"Look, Lila,"
Amara exclaimed, pointing to the far corner of the garden.
"the vanilla orchids are blooming."
The flowers were creamy white, with soft yellow hearts, and their fragrance drifted through the air like invisible ribbons. Amara knelt down and whispered,
"Hello, little flowers. I want to make you into a crown, but don't worry, I'll take care of you."
Lila smiled.
Princess, remember, when we take from nature, we must give back too.
Amara nodded.
"I will plant new vines, and I'll water them every day."
So together, they carefully gathered the blossoms and wove them into a delicate crown. The petals were silky, and the crown glowed in the sunlight like a tiny halo. When Amara placed it on her head, the whole garden seemed to sparkle brighter. The bees buzzed happily. The butterflies twirled around her as if clapping their wings in applause. Chapter 3. The Crown's Secret. Amara wore her vanilla crown to breakfast the next morning. The moment she entered the dining hall, the sweet aroma filled the air. Her father smiled.
I suddenly feel like eating cake."
Her mother, Queen Celeste, laughed.
"So do I."
The servants giggled, and even the royal cat purred and rubbed against Amara's chair. Wherever Amara walked, people felt calmer, kinder, and cheerier. The vanilla crown seemed to carry magic, but not the loud kind of magic with sparks and flashes. It was quiet, gentle magic, like a warm hug or a soft lullaby. Soon, the crown became famous in the kingdom. Farmers working in the fields said they worked faster when they smelled its sweetness. Bakers said their bread rose better. Even tired guards at the castle gate felt less sleepy when Princess Amara passed by. Everyone began calling it the Vanilla Crown of Joy. Chapter 4. A Problem Maurices. But not all stories are only about sweetness. One cloudy afternoon, a merchant from a faraway land visited the castle. His name was Lord Dargan, and he was known for being clever, but not always kind. When he saw Amara's crown, his eyes gleamed.
A crown made of vanilla. Why, that is worth a fortune in my markets. Everyone will pay dearly for even one flower.
That night, Lord Dargan snuck into the royal garden. He plucked handfuls of the vanilla orchids and stuffed them into a sack. But something strange happened. The flowers wilted immediately in his hands. Their fragrance disappeared, leaving only dry petals. No matter how many he grabbed, the same thing happened.
What sorcery is this?
He growled. A soft voice floated through the air. It was the voice of the garden itself. These flowers bloom only for hearts filled with kindness. They will not serve greed. Lord Dargan trembled and fled into the darkness. Chapter 5. Sharing the Crown. The next day, Amara noticed the crown's flowers drooping a little. She remembered Lila's words. When we take from nature, we must give back too. So Amara decided to share. She walked into the village wearing her vanilla crown. Children ran to greet her. Bakers, farmers, and teachers all came out of their houses.
Would you like a petal?
Amara asked, plucking one gently and placing it in each person's hand. Something magical happened again. The petals did not wither. Instead, they sparkled and turned into tiny tokens of happiness. One became a cookie for a hungry child. Another turned into a soft pillow for a tired mother. And yet another became a candle glowing warmly for a lonely grandfather. The villagers gasped with joy.
It's not the crown itself that's magic. It's the sharing that makes the magic real.
Amara realized. Chapter 6. Lessons of the Vanilla Crown. From then on, Amara wore her crown not as a treasure for herself, but as a reminder of kindness. She learned that sharing joy makes it grow. Nature gives us gifts, but we must care for it in return. True crowns are not made of gold or jewels. They are made of love and goodness. Her vanilla vines continued to bloom in the garden, stronger and more beautiful than before. The bees and butterflies seemed to thank her every day. And when Amara grew older and became queen, she was remembered not for her gowns or palaces, but for her vanilla crown of joy. Epilogue. A bedtime whisper. Sometimes, on warm nights when the breeze carries the scent of flowers, children in the kingdom swear they can smell vanilla too. They say it is Queen Amara's crown, reminding everyone to share kindness, just as she once did. And if you breathe deeply, perhaps you'll catch that sweetness too soft, gentle, and full of love.